Welcome to Summi Stories. Sometimes in our lives, we feel stuck and lost. This is a story about finding oneself amidst all the chaos. This is the story about the bench that listened. Every morning at exactly 7 o'clock, Renu sat on the same wooden bench in the city park. The bench was old, its paint chipped and corners worn smooth by time. Joggers passed, birds chirped, and the city slowly woke up. But Renu stayed still. She had not always been this quiet. Once, Renu was full of plans. She wanted to open her own dance academy, travel, and teach children to express joy through movement. But life had other plans. A failed business, a broken relationship, and months of self doubt had drained her confidence. Now, this bench was her refuge. She believed it listened. Each morning, she whispered her worries to it, fears about money, loneliness, and the feeling that she was too late to start again. The bench never replied, yet somehow Renu felt lighter when she left. One morning she noticed an old gardener trimming plants nearby. He had watched her quietly for many days before finally speaking. "You come here every day?" "Yes." "What do you gain by sitting here?" Renu smiled faintly. "I remind myself every day that I must go on, and so I show up." The gardener nodded, as if she had said something wise. A week later, Renu arrived to find a small note placed on the bench. It read, "This bench has heard many stories. None ended where they began." Renu read it again and again. Something stirred inside her. The next day, she brought a small speaker. She played soft music and stretched gently beside the bench. A child stopped to watch, then another. Soon, a few people gathered, smiling. "Are you a dancer?" a woman asked. Renu hesitated, but for the first time in months, she answered honestly, "Yes, I am." From that day on, Renu practiced every morning. The bench remained her silent companion. Slowly, she began teaching children in the park, free at first, just for joy. Months passed. Parents started asking for regular classes. Someone offered a hall. Another helped with publicity. What began as quiet mornings on a bench became laughter, rhythm, and movement. One evening, Renu came back to the same bench after her class. She touched the bench and whispered, "Thank you for listening." The gardener passing by smiled. "It didn't listen." He said softly, "It reminded you to listen to yourself." Renu finally understood. Sometimes all we need is a place that holds us still long enough for courage to return. The bench had never changed. She had. You don't need loud victories to begin again. Showing up quietly every day is enough. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel for more such stories.